It was an ordinary Tuesday when Lucy's grandmother gave her the doll. It wasn't anything special, just a porcelain figure with big glass eyes and a frilly dress. But something about it felt off. Its eyes seemed to gleam in a way that made Lucy uncomfortable, yet she couldn't bring herself to refuse her grandmother's gift. She placed the doll on her bedroom shelf and went about her day, trying to shake the odd feeling the doll gave her. That night, she went to bed, but sleep wouldn't come. Every time she closed her eyes, she felt like someone was watching her. When she opened her eyes, the doll was sitting on her shelf, its glassy eyes staring directly at her. Lucy turned over in her bed, trying to ignore the feeling of being watched. She finally drifted off, only to be awoken in the middle of the night by a soft, creaking sound. The doll was no longer on the shelf. She froze, listening to the sound of tiny footsteps tapping across the floor. Suddenly, the doll appeared at the foot of her bed. Its eyes were no longer innocent. They were dark, filled with malice. The doll's mouth opened slightly, and in a whisper it said, "You shouldn't have brought me here." Lucy screamed, but no one came. The doll's smile grew wider, and it slowly started to crawl closer to her, its porcelain limbs moving with unnatural precision. As she backed away, she realized with horror that the doll wasn't just a toy. It was alive and it was hungry. The next morning, Lucy's parents found her in a cold sweat, eyes wide with fear. The doll was gone. But the whispering voice stayed with her, echoing in the back of her mind forever. No one ever saw the doll again, but Lucy never slept soundly again, knowing it was out there, waiting to return.